Hey, everybody, before we get into our episode today, we do want to just quickly touch on something that happened this past weekend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I hope that you've all already heard, especially for those of you who knew him, loved him, or watched him. Shawn Wilsey passed away unexpectedly this weekend. He is a former host, up until this past week at many different channels.
A founding father.
Yes. And he unexpectedly passed away. And so we just want to give our condolences to anybody who loved watching him, who welcomed him into his home. He was really a giant in this industry.
A pioneer, really along for the ride, as long as many of our beloved hosts that have been, in the early days. I'm talking Value Vision.
Yes.
Was currently at Shop LC in his most recent iteration, has a great podcast. If you want to spend some time with him, it's called Are We on the Air?
Yes. And so anyway, just our heartfelt condolences. We never had a chance to meet him in person. It's funny, behind the scenes, we had been talking with him about doing a collaborative podcast because I think Becky and I and he are the only two that aren't network sanctioned podcasts. I know QVC has some network
they
podcasts.
Have their own, right.
But I think we're two independent, rooted in home shopping podcasts. And so we had been talking back and forth on Instagram about when we could do that. And I'm so sorry we never made that happen.
It's a good reminder. We were talking about this when we learned of his passing, that there is that thinking of, well, we'll figure it out. We'll get it on the schedule. We'll do it someday.
100%.
And it's just that really kind of sad, bittersweet reminder that we don't always get that.
And so while we never met him in person, we just know so many people who have watched us, who have listened to us, and so many people that we've had the good fortune of working with really loved him.
But I haven't really heard of a host that was this beloved. That's what's so fascinating, is anyone that you talk to speaks to how kind he was.
Yeah, not just other hosts, but vendors, guests, executives. I've heard from a few executives who are just really upset. And ironically, and this is terrible, from what I understand, and it's not our place to be sharing his story, but from what I understand, when he passed, he had just been at actually a celebration of life for another home shopping executive.
For Paul Kelly.
Yes. And so it just all hits too close to home, and it felt very, so anyway, for all of our friends and family and listeners and viewers who have loved home shopping for many years, we send our heartfelt condolences, and we just wanted to make sure that we acknowledged his incredible life and memory before we get on with the podcast.
Yeah.
For 3 generations, Elizabeth Grant has been delivering results. This is the only skincare collection in the world that offers Essence of Jerusalem that has literally transformed millions of people's skin around the world. And now they're exclusively supporting our podcast and all of you with an exclusive coupon code, Turkey25. Yep, Turkey25. Use that when you shop at elizabethgrant.com. Start with the Essence of Jerusalem, the first ever serum in the beauty market, and then explore the rest of the collection. They have something for every skincare need, every age, every skin type, and they have an exclusive coupon code just for our listeners. It's Turkey25. Head to elizabethgrant.com and enjoy shopping with your exclusive discount.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Yahoo!
It's a celebration.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to So Happy You're Here podcast. I'm Erin. This is Becky. It is officially time for your little break of the week from any worries, from any struggles, from any to-do lists.
From any leg lifts, apparently.
I had to put a blanket on. I'm going to dress you guys, but unfortunately, I think...
Is there a good angle for these shorts?
You look amazing.
So.
Stop it. Your legs always look good.
Well,
just guess all the guys at the bar who try to put their hands on them. It's just science, baby. They always look good.
Wait, how do I?
You look phenomenal. If you're watching on YouTube, Becky's wearing a cute pair. Or if you're not watching on YouTube, she's wearing a cute pair of leather shorts.
That's better. There we go.
Girl, just sit however you want. It's just us and our girlfriend.
And it's shorts. It's not a skirt.
Yeah. Mine's a skirt, which in the minute we sat down and started filming, I realized I needed a blanket over the top. For once in my life, I'm not cold. I'm just trying to be modest.
Well, here, maybe I'll do this.
Do you want an extra blankie? Do you want me to get you a blanket, a pillow?
I'll just do a little.
Flip it the other way. It looks like you're nursing a baby. Well, Well, they had those new things too that your baby sits on, so you barely have to hold them while they're nursing.
That's clever.
Did you nurse your kids?
I did.
You did. I don't imagine you doing that.
But this is when I realized that having small boobs wasn't really they're functional. We kept people alive.
Yeah, no, we did.
Yeah.
For a few months anyway. And they were like, give me a break. Well, anyway, if you haven't been with us before, we're big believers for over the past almost 15 years.
Yes.
Working together, that ladies like us need a break in our week. So welcome into So Happy You're Here. We are just so happy that you're here. And we sang Celebrate Good Times Come On, not only because I danced to that in 6th grade, but also it's celebration season.
You are going full force, full throttle.
It's amongst us. Celebration season, guys. Graduation parties, weddings, confirmations, first communions, family reunions, family gatherings, class reunions. It's amongst us.
Yeah.
Here we are. And I dove headfirst this past weekend into more celebrations than I'm willing to count.
Honestly. And really, you're here to tell the tale. You look fresh as a daisy.
No, you're lying. That's just all the lights, but thank you. My girlfriend's daughter got married on Friday night.
And this is the first of your crew?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So, friends were flying in from out of town. It's hard to get all of us together anyway, because we're at that age where she has a daughter getting married, but then we have other friends who have 8-year-olds.
Yes.
Do you know? So you've probably all been there. You understand, there's very little time in the calendar where our schedules sync up, which is why we often will do a trip or two a year, like a little weekend away.
So is it hard logistically? I mean, this, you're going to make it. This is the date. Is that what you have to do? Just pick a date and just make it work?
The wedding, we just knew. Yeah. There's no missing it. It doesn't matter. Yeah. We're all going. So all of us girls were together. And then, of course, we know so many people there because we grew up together. So the grandparents of the bride were parents who helped raise us.
My gosh. And so this is little kid friends.
This is back in my jelly shoes doing cartwheels on a gravel driveway, hoping that farmers honk at me. This is my rural Wisconsin friends.
Did anyone detassel corn with you from this crew, or was that
mother of the bride?
Okay, terrific.
The mother of the bride.
And fellow detasseler.
She had a better work ethic than me. And so she did it even more than I did. And she was taller. So I just like to say that it's because she was taller. She had an easier time.
Well, yeah.
But she had more grit to her at 12 than I did. I still thought I belonged in Barbie's dream castle. And she was like, girl, if we want jabots, we got to detassel. That's right. So she threw her hair back and she detasseled like the wind. And anyway, she was the mother of the bride.
How cool.
And we had so much fun. Unfortunately, as I said this past weekend on our Facebook Live, I didn't know that me and my girlfriends did not know that it wasn't one of our weddings. It's just so weird to now be the adults in the arena.
So you are the aunties now.
We're the crazy. I mean, we have joked for so many years about being the crazy aunts, and we are the crazy aunts. But we had such a good time, and there's so much love and fun and champagne and dancing, and we got to see everybody, and it was so fun. But I did get really emotional. That one of our own is getting married. Yeah. It's just crazy to think of that.
Well, and this little baby is a baby to you.
Well, and so she is the oldest of all of our offspring.
Yeah.
And my dear friend had her earlier in life.
Right.
Okay. And I remember, and I was crying with my friend about this on the wedding night. I remember, when you're young, and it doesn't matter when you have your first baby, you just think, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
How am I going to make this happen?
Oh, we're all lost.
And she was younger than all of us, and the first by a few years. And I remember looking at her and being like, okay, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
How does this work?
Yeah.
And you fast forward 26 years. And you know what? It worked out just perfect.
That's exactly right.
It worked out just the way it was supposed to.
Yes.
It was the most beautiful wedding. They have the most beautiful relationship. They have the most beautiful family. Aww. And I think it reminded me that we have spent so much time in our lives worrying.
Yeah.
How will this work out? Can I do it?
Trying to control it.
What will happen? And the answer is it will work out.
That's so true.
It will just work out.
And you don't know it when you're in the thick of it. I mean, you almost need that hindsight.
Right. You do have to be a contributor to it working out. You do have to work hard. You do have to make some sacrifices. You do have to keep good people around you and try to make good choices.
That's right.
But I think if you just do those things minimum, keep good people around you, make good choices, work hard, and recognize that you do have to sacrifice sometimes.
For sure.
It all works out.
Yeah, that's really
we were
cool.
bawling because I'm like, not only did it work out better than we could have imagined.
That's what I think it is. It's going to exceed your expectations.
Yes.
It's not just going to it's going to be so much better than
No,
you
that's
imagined.
the perfect way of saying it. Like when we were looking around, we're like, we never 26 years ago would have imagined it worked out this perfectly.
What a dream.
It was so fun. We had a blast. Now,
can we talk about the shoe choice too?
What shoe choice?
I got handed me some nasty flip-flops because I was dancing barefoot. On the other hand,
at a wedding?
Yes.
Becky was not at this wedding.
No. But it could be dangerous, right? Dancing barefoot. She has a built-in concierge, John. Fabulous John packs a pretty pair of flips.
I'm a veteran party goer, and my husband has been married to this little tornado for 20 plus years.
Oh, so this is not your first rodeo with a flip-flop.
This isn't my first rodeo ripping up a dance floor or ripping up the soles of my feet. I think so. I had to leave for the wedding a little bit earlier than my husband couldn't meet everybody for happy hour. Yeah. We were so jazzed and really excited about the wedding.
You couldn't start fast enough.
No, I mean, the ceremony was at 5. We were pulled up and ready for drinks at 3 p.m. Just so excited, screaming and yelling. We couldn't get enough of it. John was working, my husband. And so when he came to meet me at the wedding, he came with a plastic bag with my flip-flops in them.
I love this.
Yep. He knew.
Preparation.
He knew what was about to happen, and he was right.
And your dress, those of you that want to see the beautiful, maybe I'll post it. I'll put it in here.
You're so sweet. You don't even need to. Yeah. So I took off my heels and really ripped up the dance floor.
Yeah.
They are big dog lovers. So their dog was the ring bearer.
Oh,
brought the rings down the aisle for the exchange.
Cute.
And then at the wedding, they had their dog's face on little popsicle sticks. And it's funny. The next day I realized I was the only person dancing with said popsicle stick. But I was also the only person in a pre-planned flip-flop.
Now, wait a second. Did they do the music? The couple weddings I've been to, it seems like the old people music is up front. And then there's a very clear move. Not to say you're meant to leave, but I think that's sort of the idea is that now it's time for the children. Did you get that note or?
So the key word that you just said there was clear. Nothing's clear to me from that night. Because I get really hyped up on my adrenaline.
Yes.
So first and foremost, my adrenaline is taking over.
That's driving the boat.
Secondly, I haven't shared, but I've officially been diagnosed with ADHD.
Will you tell the girls, you guys, this is the best example of what ADD, the face of ADD looks like.
So I also recognize, and I feel like it's kind of a buzzword right now and people are talking about it and everyone thinks they have it and maybe we all do. I'm not quite sure because we are all overstimulated
for sure.
as it is. Yeah. But I think I told this story. About a year ago, I had a new meeting with a new doctor, about hormones and stuff because I'm in my late 40s now. And she stopped me about halfway through and she said, "Hey now, have you ever been diagnosed with ADHD?"
This is just from this meeting. You didn't bring it up.
We were in an in-person meeting, 30 minutes in. She's like, "I'm going to need to stop you." Probably everybody watching this is like, "Yeah, Erin, we could have told you this." And I said, "Oh, that's funny. People always talk about that. Yes, I am quite
energetic
and also scatterbrained. People will call it scatterbrained, aloof. Yeah. There's been many names I've been called.
But you had to go through a pretty exhaustive process.
Right. So she said, "I would really like you to be diagnosed because not only could you have this, but as your hormones change, it could be exasperated or whatever the right word is. It could be really elevated."
Right.
And she was super serious as a hormonal specialist. Like, "I think you should look into this because I think it's going to get worse as you get older." So I had to go through I had 3 rounds of video conferences with behavioral specialists.
Yeah.
I had to do a paper survey, and then my mom had to do one about my childhood, and then my husband had to do one about currently living with me. Yikes. I took a peek at it, and then I was like,
I don't want to know.
I'm not going to look at that. I want to save our marriage. So after all of this, it gets sent in, and the behavioral specialist, makes a Zoom call with me.
Yeah.
And we were talking or whatever, and she's like, "All right, well, I'm officially here to tell you, I think that not only do you have ADHD, but I think you could be really benefit from being medicated."
Terrific.
Which makes me nervous anyway, because I'm not a big medicine girl. I barely take Tylenol. I did OD on some allergy drugs a few weeks ago, but that's because I was new to allergies and I thought this much must be death. But other than that,
with everything
I don't take a ton of medicine. So she was like, "I think that you should be medicated."
Yeah.
And I also think you might benefit from she called it counseling, but it was like just talking through kind of like helping to reorganize your brain and strategies with a counselor on how to better reorganize your brain.
I think it's going to blow your mind. I really do. I think it's going to be life-changing.
This is a gentle way that both her and my husband are like, come on, do this for us.
But maybe we'll never find out because...
So Becky's like,
how's it going?
Did this just happen? Are you on the medicine? Well, after that meeting, I haven't done one thing.
So she has some steps that need to happen.
So now I have to get the prescription, get it filled and go get it. Well, I can't be bothered. My brain is not organized to do that.
This is what I'm saying. If you wonder, if you check yourself, check people around you, it is exactly.
I think this is why she wants me to do all these things. But how am I supposed to do those without first being medicated and having counseling?
When there are dresses to buy.
There's weddings to attend.
And parties to plan.
There's cute dresses to wear. I can't be bothered.
Priorities.
So this has been on the docket for a few months. And I think by 2027, 2028, I'm going to be there.
We'll really have this.
Yes. So thank you for letting everyone know. But I digress. So between my adrenaline for the wedding. My now diagnosed ADHD that has not been taken care of.
We'll get on that later.
And some champagne. I cannot be clear on what the music was, but I know it was hype and I know it was fun.
And how late did you stay?
Again, you're going to have to check with John on that. I can't be bothered. I stayed until he did a gentle, like, I think you're going to be happy if we leave now.
Oh, that's a nice way to say it.
Mm-hmm. And he was right.
That's a great way to say it.
I'm just at the edge and before I fall off the cliff, like, let's go. You know, it's been happy. It's been fun.
Have you heard this new thing that the brides are doing? They want Irish goodbyes. Oh. So I heard one the other day where they actually announced it. They had the groomsmen or the best man announce it in the beginning, which is if the bride and groom are having a ton of fun, they're in the photo booth, they're dancing, you don't need to come up and tap them on the shoulder and say goodbye.
I love this.
But the comments were split because they were saying, you don't need to tell me how to behave. Number one, youngster. And two, I came here to see you. And I will greet you and say goodbye to you. And then the rest of the people are like, you don't even have to say it out loud. Yeah. Like, we're out of there.
Maybe they could rephrase it like, hey, we'd love to say goodbye to you if you'd like. Yeah. But if you want to cut out with an Irish goodbye, we won't be offended.
That's a better,
maybe that's a better way to say it. Yes. Yeah. Maybe that's a better way to say it. So anyway, we just had so much fun. I'm not sure what the music was. I don't know what time I left.
Well, it wasn't Huey Lewis, or you would have remembered.
They didn't have any. I did know that. They didn't have any Huey Lewis in the news. But it was super fun. And it was all love and joy and excitement.
Congratulations to the bride and groom.
Yes. And I did get to wear a cute red dress.
Yes.
Which I love getting dressed up with.
I am going to post it, you guys. It's so adorable.
Well, thank you.
Is this the one that you had, that you told us about, that you had altered, darling?
See, remember with the seamstress when I went in to alter the straps and she immediately said, oh, you want me to take out the tummy? It was that dress. I wore it, guys. And I don't think, like, obviously I didn't post any unflattering pictures. I posted pictures on my Instagram if you want to see it. I didn't post any unflattering pictures, but I didn't see too many that made it look like my tummy was humongous.
Are you kidding me?
The boys were a little bothered that it was a deep cut, but they weren't at the wedding.
But it also is like, how did you tape it or what did you do?
No, I just raw dogged that.
Okay.
When you have double A's like me, there was nothing.
If you want to see there was no
pull tape,
out your old Barbies,
no tape, no bra, nothing. And that is one benefit to your curves never fully developing.
It is true. I mean, you can get away with more.
Well, because a few of my girlfriends were like, we would love to borrow that dress, but we would have to wear an underpinning.
You know what people do is they put that mesh in between where you can't see it.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of keeps everything.
Is that what you do with your huge boobs?
Honestly, I have had ones though where I always wear the silicone boobs. Like
really?
I just always wear them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I can't wear them in this because it's too.
Yeah. Well, so you could borrow that red dress.
It's so dang cute.
Thank you. But it did make me remember a story.
What?
From back in the day about a woman who wore a red dress to a wedding. I've got to just quick. This is so amazing. And I really wish I would have known this woman when. So it's a friend of a friend.
So were you there to experience it or you've been told
wasn't there
secondhand?
to watch it.
Okay.
But a friend of a friend's aunt.
Okay.
When her daughter got married.
Yes.
I just wish I would have been there because these are the type of people that I gravitate towards. This
is some more delusional confidence.
Yes. It was this big, beautiful wedding. And the mother of the bride wore kind of like a black, very dramatic gown.
Okay.
From what the story tells, it was like a mermaid strapless.
Maybe that was of the time.
Yeah. A strapless mermaid black gown she wore to the wedding.
Whoa.
Okay.
As the MOB.
Yeah. And it was really,
Jazzy.
really looking good. The story goes, this is from my friend who was there, is everybody gets into the reception, and it was a pretty like big to do.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't
Super formal.
Yes, it was a formal, very traditional wedding.
Okay.
And I think most people have this. I don't think this is just in the Midwest. They would do what we would call almost like a grand march or an entrance into the reception.
Oh, lovely.
You know, where everybody's at the reception and they take their seats, and then the DJ or the band announces the wedding party as they come in. And
I feel like it's a little more old fashioned. I think that was maybe.
Was it? Okay.
I mean, I'm familiar with it, but I haven't seen it lately.
Okay. So yeah, we did it 20 years ago. This would have been 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So they announce, you know, the flower girl, and then the, what?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
I just had a total panic.
The flower girl comes in, and then each of the couple, the groomsmen and the bridesmaid couple, comes in, and then they'll maybe introduce the mother and father of the bride, the mother and father of the groom, and then they introduce the new couple.
Lovely.
You know, and people stand and cheer and whip their napkins around. Well, apparently this mother of the bride, who wore this beautiful, very over the top formal black mermaid dress
For the service,
apparently, or the reception, when everybody's coming in for the grand march, the doors close, and then they announce the mother of the bride, and the doors open.
No.
And it's her standing there in the identical dress, but now in red. And the song, Lady in Red, starts playing. And she promenades down the stairs.
So she got her own separate.
So she got
intro.
a full
Reveal.
Hot new single entering the island. Like she surprised even the bride.
Oh gosh.
With an outfit change for the mother of the bride.
And music.
And promenaded down the stairs to Lady in Red is dancing with me. Which, to my knowledge, I think is more of a love song from a man to a woman. But she had it played out for herself in the red gown, walking down the stairs.
On her daughter's special day.
To which I say, get it, Mom.
No, you do not.
I would never do it. But I love observing that type of stuff.
That is insane. You know, mine is the bride doing Ave Maria.
The bride sang
her own,
Ave Maria.
Did the Ave Maria coming down the stairs at the church.
To her own walk-in?
Yes.
No.
They had, the way that the church was set up is the door was here. Imagine the choir coming in and filling into the space. She chose that as her entrance.
You were there as a witness?
No. This is the same thing. It was my boss, Tammy. My old boss is Tammy's like good friend.
Yeah.
And she didn't come down the aisle like most brides do. No. She descended from heaven.
Singing Ave Maria. Did she sound good?
I think.
Sure. I'm not here to make you say no.
It doesn't matter if you're good or bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as an observer, come on. That's gold.
It's so good.
Lady in Red. That's the original Victoria Beckham.
But that's what I'm saying. Will you tell the people, Brooklyn, your mom is not the first person.
What I want to say, exactly. What I want to say to Brooklyn Beckham and his wife, Nicola.
Yes.
You think Victoria's bad. We've had outfit changes. Yes. We've had special songs.
Yes.
Come on now.
Get over yourself.
And as an observer, amazing. As us girlfriends, like, let's not do that ourselves in this group. We're not going to do it ourselves.
Can you imagine not consulting with, like,
I mean, especially how sensitive the brides get.
Oh.
How could you surprise her with an outfit change? Now, this is lore that I've been told. I wasn't there, and I wish I was.
It's magic.
It is.
Yeah.
Lady in Red. Gosh, I would have been so thrilled to be at that wedding. But anyway, I would rather have somebody with incredible delusional confidence than none at all.
Yes, that's right.
Listen, she thought it was great.
Yeah.
She loved herself for it.
And they're not at odds. The bride is fine.
No, I didn't do any follow-up with that. Who knows?
Oh.
Maybe it did cause a rift.
Who could say?
We're not here to do research on this. We're not even here to confirm the lore. We're just here to share the lore. So from this beautiful wedding, which was just amazing, and congrats to the bride, also was a nanny for Will and James for a summer, and she was just just a brilliant young woman.
Yes.
And we were so lucky to be so close to them. And it was a great wedding. From there, I had a baby shower the next morning.
Holy cow.
Had to go with sunglasses on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I saw you Saturday morning. You looked
We did the
great.
live.
Yeah.
We did our live, and then right from there I went to a bridal shower.
Oh, right.
And then we had a basketball tournament. I was supposed to go to a concert, and I couldn't make it in time.
How
I know.
would you squish that in?
I couldn't. But then Sunday, we had grad parties.
It's on.
Do you miss grad parties, or are you, because as a reminder, if you're new here, my son is a senior in high school.
Yeah.
He graduates June 1st. And so grad party started this past Sunday.
And you will do this for the next month.
Yeah. Can you tell me your feeling on grad
Well,
parties?
here's the problem with ours. I remember, here's the problem. When you're in it, of course, just like anything, it's just like with raising kids, you are like, oh my God, we got another one of these things. And you are kind of taking it for granted. It's just another one on the list. And now that I look back, it was so much fun because that was the time to say goodbye to some of these kids.
Yes.
You really won't see them again.
Yeah, because Becky is 10 years ahead. Her two boys, her marriage, her life is 10 years ahead than mine.
Yeah.
Even though she looks 10 years younger than me. Just as a quick reminder, don't party so hard in the 90s, everybody. It'll turn out like that.
Or continuing partying into your 50s.
So we only had our first day, and there was 2. And I don't know, we can't decide. We don't know if this is generational or if this is because our kids go to a really big school.
Yeah.
And I went to a really small school.
Right.
But most of the kids in my son's grade do them in groups.
Yes.
And I think it is to consolidate because there's no way you could get to individual grad parties. So they'll do them in groups of 3, 4, 5, even 6.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier.
And they have their little boxes, their little, you
Yes.
drop your little card in each one.
Yes.
You do the rounds, you greet, you can Irish goodbye. Yeah, I think I actually appreciate that. And I was surprised that you had conflicts because I remember the kids, somebody would do pancakes and
Like a brunch
sausage in
and
the
then
morning.
a lunch and then a dinner.
Yeah.
Well, I just think there's so many of them.
Yeah.
That there's a few conflicts, but there weren't conflicts this past Sunday. This past Sunday, there was 2 parties, 8 graduates in total.
Okay.
We knew all 8 graduates really well, really great boys.
Now, I don't mean to be crass. Are you doing cash or are you doing gifts?
So this is something that I learned.
Yeah.
I will do gifts for Will's best buddies.
The close one.
I'll do gifts for them and probably cash and probably a sobbing letter and then hugs that seem inappropriately too long. But I can't help it. I love them.
Tattoo.
Yes. I might tattoo their names on my wrist. What I learned, and I think this is a great idea, is a lot of people do cash in the year they graduate.
It's cute.
$26.
Very cute.
For all the kids that I attend.
Yeah.
And then if you were closer with that child, if your kids were closer or if you were closer with the family, then I think people kind of choose larger denominations based on their relationship. So of the 8, there was one that were definitely, Will went to school with him longer. We're closer with their parents.
Really cute.
So I went above $26.
My favorite one is the woman had the state of Minnesota embroidered on a big beach towel because as they went off to school, it was like,
that is adorable.
Isn't that cute?
I love that.
Too damn late to do it. But
it is way too late.
Of all the gifts, it was like the one that he really was.
Yeah, that's a great
used,
idea.
Liked. Yeah.
That's a really great idea. I was thinking, side note, when Will goes to college, should I embroider like just something on towels so he knows they're his?
I think some of that.
Or is that too lady fancy?
No, they used to have little tags you could order.
Yeah.
And then I think you ironed
stitch
them on.
I got to do something. Otherwise he's going to end up with like a hand towel for his entire body.
Newberg underpants.
I'm going to write his name. Or I'm just going to send him with his original Cars undies, like tomater on them.
Like from
yes. Not only will nobody steal them, but also hopefully it'll make sure there's no shenanigans happening. Because nobody wants to get with the kid wearing tomato undies.
You know what I'm afraid of? I asked you this about Auburn. Like, have you seen the rooms that these girls do when they diaper up the sorority rooms? Mm-hmm. Is this the kind of competition that we're looking forward to in the South?
Yes, but not for the males, I don't think.
Do they? I mean, what will you do though?
So this is not relatable.
Like a nice bedding and a nice.
He'll have nice, but he has his own room and his own bathroom.
Oh, perfect.
So he doesn't share a room or bathroom.
Yeah, good.
Because there's also now everything's fancy.
Wow.
Everything's fancy now. We lived in squalor.
But they're building them differently. The dorms are being built with that in mind.
There's much more privacy. You don't have to walk down a flight of stairs and share public stalls with men and women alike.
And walk over people in your entryway.
No, yes. And there's not somebody going number 2 next to the stall you're going to shower in. And you're not sure what part of the building they're from.
Right.
Now, I think even the dorms, you are shared most with 4 people total.
Yeah.
All of the same boys or girls
Yes.
or, you know, however you identify. And then in Will's, he's got his own bedroom, his own bathroom, and so do each one of his roommates. Perfect. So I don't think it's that big of a deal how he decorates his room.
Well,
and they come furnished.
Do they?
Yes. It's just wild.
Oh,
I'll walk you through it. Anyway, back to the grad parties. So we had our first on Sunday. So I'm not sick of them at all.
You're just loving it right now.
It was almost wedding feeling because it was so fun to go and say, oh my gosh, again, we did it. Like I looked at so many of the parents. I'm like, it happened. Our kids are graduating.
It's official.
Like they're 18, their adults are graduating. And so I'm really, really proud of the kids.
Oh my gosh. Think of that. You're really, I mean, yeah.
They're such exceptional kids. Yeah. And I hope I'm not being, you know, Eddie Haskell here.
No.
But I was looking around and in fact, I'm like, I hope my son has great self-esteem because he has surrounded himself with really exceptional kids.
Yeah.
I mean, from athletics to academics to like choir and vocals and music. They're just like such good kids.
Will you remind the parents what a nice job they did too? Because I remember someone, the ones that we hosted with, everyone's gone. It's quiet. We had a tent, the lights, the kids' pictures are everywhere. You know, it was just like wrapping up. And he put his arm on my shoulder and he said, you did a really great job. Aww. And this is from another dad. And I was like, so did you. Like, same thing. Like, I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of, you know.
That's how I felt at both of these graduation parties. And there's a few parents I'm closer with and a few parents I really like, but we just were never super close. You're crying.
Well, it's just such a sweet
do a good
moment.
job.
But no, I'm thinking you're in that moment right now where you get to actually say it out loud. Like you don't have to be like afraid like it's coming. It's like it's here now. We get to just sit in the moment and enjoy it.
Yes. But it did make me, again, high energy, high adrenaline. I love you. And so like 2 glasses of champagne in, here I'm like tipsy mom wandering around hugging people, telling them how great they are. Yes. And I know that your oldest graduated 10 years ago.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But people at our high school graduations are still talking about it.
Oh, yeah, because, get yourself a hype girl. I have a built-in one.
At these grad parties, I just get so excited. And then I have like 2 glasses of champagne and then I'm talking to moms and you're emotional one way or the other. So excited that they've made it. So sad that it happened so fast. So sad that what if we don't see each other again?
There's so many emotions.
It's a lot. I'm very emotional and so then I feel like you add that to the sunshine, 3 days of celebrations, 2 glasses of champagne. I'm like,
and you're now on the end of your weekend.
Yeah. So we're at one of the grad parties and one of the grads plays lacrosse for our high school.
Yes.
And Becky's oldest son is one of the assistant coaches.
Yes.
And so now I am being introduced to some moms I haven't met before. Because again, as I've said, we go to a really big high school. And so there are kids and parents I've never met.
For sure.
And they are friends with the graduate because of the lacrosse team. And I'm like, oh, you know, I don't really know anything about lacrosse other than my dear friend's son is one of the assistant coaches. And they said, oh, really, who? And I said, Jack. And they said, oh, the mom started blushing. Oh, cute Jack. And I said, yeah, cute Jack. I'm like, he looks just like JFK Jr., doesn't he? And they're like, oh, yeah, we all think he's so cute. And they're telling stories about him. And then this is where things start to go off the rails with me. Do you know when some people like drink or get like over adrenaline?
Yeah.
Some people, that can make them crabby.
Right.
Or anxious, or it can make people want to retreat.
Yeah.
For me, it makes me overly hyped, overly excited. You know, like when John on Friday had to be like, Erin, let's go home because I know you're going to go one step too far.
I love that. I think you'll be happy if we, it's such a great.
I think you'll be happy if we leave now. And he was right.
Yes.
Even though in the moment I thought for sure we were going to rally till like 4 a.m. So now they're like, no, how do you know Jack? And I'm like, I'm really good friends with his mom. And then I start telling crazy tales about Becky that I don't even know if are true. I won't say this.
You know the President of the United States. You're familiar with her.
Are true, but they're an exaggeration in my mind. So I start, because I know you love to watch your son coach.
I do.
You are a lacrosse mom and you've attended games.
Yes.
So those are facts, right? So I'm saying those facts, but in my head, they're like, I'm like, oh,
you know
their
her.
mom, Becky, you know, she has the beautiful, gorgeous, big brown curly hair, and she's at every game. And, you know, she cheers with them. And I'm like, you probably haven't seen her because, you know, she doesn't want to invade your space. You're the moms. She's the mom of the coach. So you might see her off to the side. She's created a whole
pathology around.
And I'm like, she is just... I mean, she's your biggest fan. I think she knows all of you by name. No, I don't know that to be true.
I go occasionally.
In my mind, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Especially because I am filled with the love.
That's right.
Of graduation time.
Completely.
And I'm filled with the love of champagne.
Yeah.
And I've been on it. I've been on a celebration since Friday.
So now I'm going to see these moms later this week, and we will see how this all shakes out.
I have painted a picture that she is the Hail Mary full of grace of the lacrosse family.
I'm going to walk in and they're going to say, oh, we've heard so much about you. And your son. But honestly,
would you guys please take her under your wing? She doesn't know how to talk to people because she doesn't want to be over. She doesn't want to go over the top. Please gather around her and make her feel like one of you.
Especially after the operation. Yeah.
Like, what am I saying?
But I think this happens when you're in that situation and it's a lot of small talk. Like that drives me crazy. When you're trying to forge a bond, you're trying to connect with people. You have one thing in common.
But it is true in my mind.
I know.
My mind has made that true because all I can imagine is you like floating in on a lacrosse stick with like your hair blowing in the wind. And I just watch you like under the glowing like golden light of an angel. You're just watching from a corner.
Yeah.
And they may or may not recognize you because they're into their son's game as they should be. And they're these brilliant moms. And
the most handsome boy, the most handsome son.
That Jack, he's a looker. So then I was reminded because I was like, you guys, why do I do this? Like, why can't I just be like, yeah, I know Becky.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm like, she
descended from heaven.
Mm-hmm. She floats down with cherub angel wings. And
do you need someone to sing the...
She hovers over each one of the athletes to ensure that they are also taken care of.
Yes, we said that. Doing a nice prayer before, taking them through stretches.
But this isn't the first time I've done this. So one of my dearest friends of 15 years, we met when our oldest were young. She would come to events in scrubs. Sure. Okay. So she would wear scrubs. And she is 5'11",
ooh,
drop dead gorgeous, yes, big, beautiful smile. She would 100%, her and Becky, be the first one killed on Dateline.
She lit up a room.
She's smart, really gorgeous. And everywhere we would go, she would be in scrubs, okay? Because she would come right from work. Now, I never knew. I guess we had never gotten to the point of, now what do you do?
Like the specifics.
So again, in my mind, I created a character.
And what does she do?
She is one of the most sought after doctors in the world. She's a doctor. Can you believe that beautiful, that present with her children? Yes. She's got twins.
Yes.
She's got a face of an angel.
Is it like a brain surgeon?
And she is a freaking doctor.
Oh, yeah.
She is I don't know what kind of doctor I said she was,
very
but
sought
she
after,
is in the OR. I know she's in the OR.
This is what you've
so
conjured
she
up.
mentioned something about being in the OR,
okay.
I think. Or again, I conjured it up. You guys,
because wouldn't that be cool if she were?
We were peripheral friends because when our kids were in preschool, I was starting my career as a home shopping host.
Yes.
Which didn't have the same like panache as an OR doctor.
There's no uniform
in it
other than the lash.
So before we became really tight friends, which was probably like 3 or 4 years later.
Yeah.
I would just walk. I'm like, can you believe this woman? Look, she's gorgeous. She's nice. She's tall.
How does she
She's
do
a
it?
freaking doctor. Her kids are angels.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dr. Jenny. Wow. So when we got closer, and this is years. This is not months. Like 3 or 4 years later.
You've spoken about Dr. Jenny to many, many people. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, she's so freaking impressive. How could you not?
She one day looked at me and she goes, wait a minute. What did you just say? And I'm like, well, as a doctor. And she's like, I am not a doctor.
What does she do?
I'm in medical sales.
So she does have to be in the OR.
She sometimes has to be in the OR to ensure that the machine is working correctly. No, I have told no less than 500 people.
Oh, you need plastic surgery? Call Dr. Jenny.
Exactly.
Oh, you have a spleen removed? Call Dr. Jenny.
What? You've got bunions? I know a podiatrist. You guys, I had told no less than 500 people that she was the hottest doctor in the world. The way she looked and the way she performed.
I love it so much.
And I was so deep in this.
Wait, were you disappointed when she wasn't?
I wasn't because she's still very impressive.
Yes.
She's still very impressive.
Yeah.
But I thought, how did I create that story?
She is literally hoping the best for everybody, like conjuring it up.
Well, a few weeks ago when Margot Grant Witz was on our podcast, and she had mentioned that sometimes women will do this to each other. She said crabs in a bucket, and I had never really.
But you know what? I actually took me a minute to figure it out.
Where crabs in a bucket will take each other and pull each other underneath. Yeah. And I didn't know that.
In trying to get out, they drown. Yeah.
What's the opposite of that? Because what is it where I just see this woman from afar and I'm like, I need everyone to know.
Yeah.
She's a freaking doctor and
Sent
she's
straight
beautiful.
from heaven. Exactly right.
What is it? I also had another friend.
Hype girl.
No, this was recent.
Plus.
There's a woman, one of James's friends, and she, I don't know, at some party told me that she happened to graduate from Princeton and she was on the rugby team.
Good for her.
Okay.
Amazing. But that's not enough.
So I'm impressed. So now I start telling people she was the captain of the national champion Princeton rugby team. That's the rumor I started.
Just a little embellishment. Just a little.
But I need to tell you guys,
sauce.
I'm not trying to lie about anybody.
You're just excited.
But that's how you live in my head.
That's right.
She was the captain. She is and then again, she was like, Erin, I've never been the captain of the rugby team. She's like, I had some fair amount of playing time. And I'm like, what?
You guys are world champions.
How did I make it up in my head?
You have a big Super Bowl ring.
Yeah. How did I make it up in my head that you were the captain?
But you look for, this is what I love, is that you are coming from a place of, I think so highly of you that I have literally built several steps.
Well, I've got to rethink everything that I think of people now. I've got to go back.
Well, I know some people that you've put on pedestals that absolutely did not deserve
to
be.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh, shit. That you have hyped up so much, and I'm over there going,
are you serious? Yeah. Can you name any? Or is that not for that's not for public consumption?
But you look for the good. I think this is a great lesson, a great lesson. So turn your listening ears on, though.
Tell me my whole right butt cheek was out right now.
Are you?
So are there people?
Look at how flattering this pillow is. Though. I just cut like half my leg off.
That's your nursing pillow. She sold a nursing pillow. You know what? From here on out, I'm only going to go 50% hype.
Okay.
Because.
Well, don't diminish. Just do a little.
I'm not going to put you down.
No.
But my 50, I gotta take down the hype a smidge.
Well, let's see what happens on the meds and then we'll get there.
I do have to be medicated. But what happens is I just get so excited and I genuinely feel that love.
Well, people would ask about that and I would say, they would say, is she really that nice? Is she that fun? Is she that energetic? And I would say what you saw on television is like literally half of what it is in real life because you had to temper it a little bit.
Yeah, I would listen to sad
in the tank.
Now, I'm sure there are some people hate watching who I do have enemies. I have a few enemies. I do. I have enemies.
I can't think of a one.
I pray for them. I have enemies. That's for sure.
Bless your heart.
I do have enemies. But anyway, grad party nonetheless. Great people, great kids. I am feeling like blessed with it.
Yes.
I do think as we get further on, I will tell you the one thing. I got home and I was drained. Because
it's a lot.
There is small talk, but I appreciate the small talk because I do recognize that what if this is the last time I see some of these people? Or what if they never knew how thankful I was that my kid got to be in their orbit or that my parenting got to be in their parenting orbit.
Yeah, like don't leave it unsaid. But I think what's going to happen, this is not to be dark cloud, you will see a lot of these same people. Like you had all that energy on week one.
Yeah.
And then...
No, it was
we're
draining.
We're going to keep it going now. Because how many you probably have 20.
So many. And beyond our school, we have other schools. Oh. And then we have, William played with so many different kids in basketball throughout the years. And then I have friends who have seniors and my husband has friends who have seniors. So it is going to be draining. I did call Dr. Jenny on the way home from the second party. not a doctor. And I said, that was so fun, but I am fully drained. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I think after these grad parties, and then we record usually on Monday afternoons, everybody, from Tuesday to Friday, I might have to sit in silence like a monk.
And honestly, when you have your own, you might need to build in.
My head's going to blow off my neck.
Yeah.
You know what? For my grad party, what if we straighten your hair and I get matching dresses?
Go work the room.
And when I need a break,
I'll wear the red dress.
You walk around and hug people who like kind of don't know me that well anyway.
I love it. Phil and I will just be bizarro world.
Like
John
some of
and Erin.
John's colleagues who I've met them like the once a year party they're not going to say anything anyway. They'll be like, oh my gosh, did she get better teeth? Did Erin finally get the veneers she needed?
I don't remember her at that height.
Becky doesn't have veneers, but I would need them to make a smile like that. Could we do that?
Yeah, but then I just am going to boost up John and you. And I'd be like, she was
really bragging about herself.
Graduated from Stanford.
Did you also know I was the captain of the Princeton tennis team? Like, why was Erin bragging about herself so much?
That was the year I was in the Olympics. I can't recall.
When did Erin start drinking Crown?
That's right. I didn't peg her as a whiskey drinker.
We thought she was only into wine the last few times we saw her. Let's do that. That would be so funny.
It's so good.
And I am co-hosting with Dr. Jenny.
Oh, that's right.
So let's get her one too.
I can't wait to meet
so her
Dr.
and
Jenny.
I can go I've got a doctor. I've got captain of the Princeton rugby team coming. Well, a lot of the moms that I talk to about you are going to be at my party.
Oh,
so I hope that you do float in on some sort of godly.
I'm going to come in a red dress singing Lady in Red.
What if about an hour in to my party,
we switch outfits?
Our backyard to get to, you have to walk downstairs. What if Becky, all of a sudden music scratches like Ave Maria. I give her the mic. Not a lot of people know Becky, but after I spoke so highly of her to the lacrosse kid parents, I know. What if we make you like little angel wings out of like our school colors, which is green. And then we make you a mic that looks like a lacrosse. Is it a pole, a stick? What is it?
Yeah.
A lacrosse stick.
Yeah.
You sing into the lacrosse
We'll
stick.
get some little toddlers as cherubs. We'll bring in a horse.
She descends.
Pony.
And at least 12 people know who she is.
As promised.
I'm going to invite some of your friends just
Supreme
for fun.
Court Justice.
He's so freaking good. And then we have Jack behind you, kind of just brushing back his hair.
Do a fan. We'll definitely
he's right behind you. And then we'll call Ben Jack Jr.
Yes.
And he's right behind him. And then the lady starts swooning.
You guys.
And I'm like, Becky Wright, longest running QVC host.
That's right.
Executive at HSN. International supermodel from Japan and elsewhere.
Winner of Eurovision.
Yes.
2026.
Yes. Number one podcast host to come out of this studio. Put your hands together.
Yeah.
Her son was asked to be cast as JFK Jr. in the love
turned
story.
It down. That's right.
He said no, thank you.
Yeah.
You guys, it's the one and only Rebecca Stansfield.
Oh, Erin, I love it so much. Everybody should have a friend like Erin. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm worried that people are going to start calling me a liar.
No. Look for the best.
It's just I'm just telling people how I see you in my head.
That's exactly right.
And if
on pedestals,
if nobody has ever seen Dr. Jenny actually operate on somebody, well,
who's to say?
I have in my mind. And if nobody has seen my friend captain a national championship, well, I have. I'm sorry that you can't.
I'm sorry you don't see her how I see her.
I'm sorry you don't see the light, because I do. So anyway, I feel like we should just open up my grad party to anybody who wants to watch you parade down the stairs.
I love it so much. I've got a lot of outfit changes ahead of me. I've got a lot of planning to do.
Yeah. Let's get our mutual friend Jen here as your lady in waiting. I think that would be a great role for her.
I love
as
that.
A mutual friend of ours.
That's right.
Because she probably sees you in the same light that I do. But as I introduce you to a lot of my friends for the first time. Okay.
Oh, it's just all downhill from here. Now I have to really live up to standards.
Set the standards high. That's how I see you in my head. If you want to know how I see you in my head, ask me and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else we needed to talk about?
That is some coverage.
Beyond the delusion.
That's good.
Also, during celebration season, if anybody has any tips and tricks on how to not get so excited, feel free to let me know.
Oh.
I just get so pumped.
But I think people, honestly, I think people don't go into it. You are naturally hype. Like, I think people are going into it with stress.
Yeah.
Like you're worried about the potato salad. You're worried. You're like, my mom used to call it foo-foo. She'd like go, like she would get nervous and kind of fluttery. Yeah. Just, it's all going to get done.
Why don't you bring your mom to the grad party as well?
I will.
Just do it.
Miss Jackie.
She'll be so happy to be here. My mom would be happy to have her here as well.
And your mom is gallivanting. Is she home yet?
No. My mom is still in Europe. She is biking, as we talked about last week. She's taking a regular bike. The rest of the tour is on an electric bike.
That's right.
And that's just for logistics. Because if she didn't have to pedal, she would be, a full day ahead of people.
So you come by this naturally, this energy level.
She has more physical energy than I do. I have a lot of emotional and mental energy. Yeah. But anyway, she's doing great. We have, she used WhatsApp for the first time for the family so that she could send texts. And
do you need wireless for that? Or?
Not sure.
Okay.
But yesterday she did try to group FaceTime a bunch of us 6 or 7 times.
Good for her.
It was an accident.
Oh.
It was an accident. I had to tell her this morning, Mom, you keep trying to group call us on FaceTime.
Oh, shoot.
And I don't think my grandpa, who's 90, is picking up a group FaceTime on WhatsApp.
And I don't know that everyone's available with the time difference.
And they also are not. They're not FaceTimers. Okay. I think there's a landline in most of those people's homes. So
with a rotary dial.
She's doing great. Thank you for asking. She's having the time of her life. Good. She'll be back in plenty of time for the grad party. She'll be worried about the foo-foo stuff.
See, that's the beauty of it.
She'll be foo-fooing around.
Offload the foo-foo onto somebody else.
Yeah, I'm much more relaxed about details than she is. Yeah. And so she will worry more than I will. Okay, good. But everything's taken care of, Mom. Don't you dare worry. If you're listening to this while you bike through Europe, please don't. I want you to be safe on your bike.
Yes.
And then listen when you're in your hotel room at night. Is there anything else you needed to talk about?
No, we were going to talk about, we'll get to this next week. We're going to table a couple things.
What?
Our local.
Can you just let them know real quick?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Did we touched on this?
I feel like I need to just we need to just touch down and then we'll do a deeper dive next week.
Yeah. So last week we touched on something I'm actually a little afraid to talk about.
Are you?
Well, I don't know.
It is illegal, right?
Are we talking about the lady?
Sex work.
Is sex work illegal here?
I think it is.
Try it and see what happens.
I see.
Do some research of your own.
Put an ad on.
Go proposition somebody and see what happens. And then just totally back out.
Well, we'll do a little tease right now. There is a plot line in Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Which, by the way, I have heard is phenomenal.
It really is.
And so I touched down on like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
There is so much. And they are delivering kind of like how Salt Lake originally delivered with like, holy cow, we've got real
crazy on our hands.
Real crazy, real crime, real.
Is there real money, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. I'm sure it'll all blow up eventually, like Dorit, did you see her spending? It's insane, Erin. I know. What she's spending. And I think it's because she set the bar so high for her fashions that she had to keep delivering.
As a spender myself,
not like.
What I will say is I don't spend anywhere near that. Nothing near that, obviously. That's insane. We're talking about going on Feet Finder just to afford our lifestyle. But as a spender myself and somebody who genuinely enjoys shopping.
Yes.
Even to me, that doesn't seem enjoyable anymore.
Like it's gotten.
And I'm not trying to diagnose her. I've always been a fan of hers, but I feel like that might be
a cry for help.
That might be some sort of issue. Like
it's probably no different than any other addiction.
That's what I'm saying is I don't know where you could still find joy at that level.
That it's
because it doesn't feel treasure. It doesn't feel special. It feels
I have to.
Correct. And we joke about my hoarding. What that means is the special pieces I buy along the way, I don't ever want to get rid of.
Well, yours is just that it comes to a roadblock. I'm not lives here forever.
Yeah, I'm very thoughtful about the pieces I buy.
Totally.
What I looked at hers, Dorit, if you are listening, honey, I do think that might be some sort of addiction.
But these women in Rhode Island, I think, like one of them, Liz, is now accused of being almost like a Griselda, like bringing
with drugs?
in drug. Yes, that's one of the controversies. The other,
she is a Madam Drug Lord.
That she is offering. They had a boat out in the open
waters.
Why do you
lead with this?
I'm telling you, there's so much going on with this cast.
Oh, is this the one whose partner also like lives down in Miami part-time on a boat?
Yeah, but they're but he's like a family friend. And there might be some kind of mob connections. I mean,
be careful.
So
I don't want to get. I don't want to get knocked off.
Yeah,
family.
Right.
And then what's the other one?
The other one. Okay, so Kelsey is the one who has admittedly said she was like a sugar baby. So she had a.
There's nothing illegal about that. That just means you date rich guys for things.
But now her actual ad came to light, which is she is selling rates what you could buy, and the way that her old boyfriend,
like sex or like
lifestyle, sex, the whole spiel.
A date just for a lonely person or shenanigans.
I think what he did is took her whole rate sheet and said, I'll do you one better. I'll move you into my house and you will be like a kept woman. But it was bought and paid for that way, which made me think of, and now she is, I think, broken up with him. Who can say? But we have a similar situation right here in our very town of a woman who was running for political office.
And woman, if you're listening, this is Becky saying it, not me. I'm afraid of you.
You have been public too. She has been accused, and I think it's come to light that it is true, that she threw a tarantula and home alone a woman that was staying in her home. I think it was an Airbnb situation, and was, I think, like arrested and convicted of found guilty.
What does a tarantula have to do with Kelsey?
This woman is also a sex worker. So then it
has to be legal here in Minnesota if you know that, or no?
She went on a podcast. She publicly stated her alternate. I'm not going to say any of the names, but she is. You could look it up. You can find it.
So she, like this Rhode Island woman, has like a menu of what you can pick from.
Correct. One of the things could be restoration hardware, outdoor furniture. One of the
so she'll do an act to get outdoor furniture.
There's like a wish list of things you can buy.
And she ran for public office?
She, I think, is continuing to run for public office.
And then she threw a tarantula at a person?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. This is all
Do you know? Is this one of your friends?
No, but I did happen to see her at the office.
Is she a babe?
She's foxy, for sure. I saw her at a restaurant that we both know, and I saw her in action. She was very underdressed, downplayed. I watched a gentleman approach her.
Was it the same gentleman who put his hands on your hot zones?
It was a different.
Lumi.
It was
wait.
crazy to watch.
No, this wasn't the same gentleman, and people thinking that you were also a woman caller.
No.
Okay.
This is Father Phil and I at dinner and at the bar, and she is sitting. You know, if we're here, she's here, and we watched the whole thing play out. And the reason that I knew what was happening is because I followed when I did a deep dive on her other work. And she said, if you approach me, if you want to pay me, you can put the cash in a book, and then you hand me the book, and then we can have something to talk about. And I watched a man
handed her the book?
Yes. And he was like, this is what I'm reading right now. I thought you might enjoy it. And I went, and because you could kind of tell.
Oh my
they didn't
gosh.
belong together. It just looked like a first meeting. That's what I would say. And I was like, Phil is like, is that the great? Like, he was saying things too loud, and I'm hitting him, and I'm trying to listen to this, and I'm trying to focus on.
Did you hear anything they spoke about?
No, it was kind of like, how was your day at work? You know, it was sort of.
Did they leave together?
Yes. And they both left together. I know.
It really happens in real life?
It's real life.
No.
But now, as far as like what part of that is legal or illegal, I don't know. I don't understand that part of it. I just know that is happening in and amongst us.
Okay.
So Kelsey, you're in good company. I don't think she's alone.
Maybe
in this line of work.
tarantula, our political or political tarantula-throwing sex worker
Yes.
should hook up with Kelsey
I think
and talk about a business plan.
Right.
But this is where, now this is again, I'm probably saying too much about myself. I love my husband of 20 years.
Right.
If we were just sitting having a drink and he was like, hey, let's get out of here right now, I would have, you have to be attracted to him, in the mood, feel cute about yourself. I don't know how these women are just ready to go with a stranger at any moment.
And something tells me.
That's what, I'm like, how does that happen?
Are you getting the cutest? Like, if you could also be the chooser.
Yeah.
Like you both say, I'm okay.
Oh, yeah,
but you
right.
don't have any.
Yeah. What if you're not attracted to him? What if you're wearing your gigantic, sensible, 100% cotton briefs? Does he still pay you that much money or does he get a rebate?
Maybe that's part of it.
Does he get a rebate if you're not in sexy underpants?
This is the thing. I mean,
what if you're wearing an over-the-shoulder boulder holder?
Yeah. It's digging in and leaving marks.
Yeah,
and
it's got a wire popping off. Yes. What if you haven't shaved your legs in 5-6 days? Although I do it everything shower every day.
Do you every day?
Yeah, except wash my hair. That's every other day.
I mean, I have to lock in. There was a day when I did my roots. I bleached, I toned, I did full shower. What else did I do?
What did you bleach?
Self-tan.
Your butt?
Tea.
Oh.
What? I can hardly reach my toes to paint them. How can I reach around and bleach my butt? No,
Did you
that's
bleach?
That's someone else's.
That's only if you have a tarantula while running for political office and trying to get Restoration Hardware outdoor furniture.
You have to go the extra mile.
Well, we were on the way of sex work and I didn't know. I've heard they bleach their butt.
I think they do.
I think a lot of people do. I don't, if you're wondering.
At least not by myself.
But now, unfortunately, next time I talk about Becky and I'm hyping her up, she's an angel. She goes to every lacrosse game.
Her butthole.
She's kind of shy, but she's got an amazing bleached asshole. Crap! Get it out of my head. I'm going to say it next time I have champagne. Take it out of my head.
Grand party guests, I accept my apologies in advance.
You're going to love her. A beautiful head of hair. Oh, like Rapunzel. She's too shy to say hi to you. But, oh man, wait till you see her naked butthole. Why didn't I think teeth?
Oh my gosh.
See, we were just in the wrong alley. On that note,
Oh, girls.
we should probably wrap. It's been an hour and 2 minutes too long.
So glad you were here. Oh, so happy.
If you do catch me in an excited moment with 2 glasses of champagne and I start talking about Becky, you stop me right away because you know what's going to happen.
There's no place you'd rather be.
Everybody said, now I've got to add that to her resume. When she's coming down the stairs at the grad party, singing into a lacrosse stick with angel wings, hair down to her ass.
Yeah, Lady Godiva.
A beautiful smile. I'm going to say it on my and a bleach butthole.
What more could you ask?
All right. Well,
All
anyway,
right.
so happy you're here. Gotta go. This feels like the grad party. I went one step too far.
Welcome to another unhinged episode.
Oh, we're so happy you're here. Please go with the delusional confidence of the lady in red and Countess Luann. I'm sorry to Dr. Jenny, Becky's butt, and the rugby player.
She'll send flowers sometime this week.
Toodaloo. Talk to you next week. Bye. If you want to move better, if you want to feel better, if you want to perform better, and who doesn't, you've got to check out Daily Fascia. Daily Fascia is one of our original supporters. It is brought to you by Erin Teets. And what she does is she helps relieve aches and pains with fascia-focused activations. She is a best-selling DailyOM course creator who does personalized sessions that help you feel your absolute best. You can check her out on Instagram, Patreon, or YouTube. And when you do, use the code HAPPY20 to let her know that we sent you and to get a special discount exclusive to our listeners. You guys do us a huge favor, please. Will you like this podcast, share it, or subscribe? Because that helps, right, Bex?
Will help us a ton.
It will. And I don't know if we've helped you, but if you don't mind helping us, that'd be great.
Fair's fair.
Love you.